Welcome to today's chess breakdown, where we explore a short but absolutely brilliant masterpiece by the magician himself, Mikhail Tal. Let's dive into the fireworks. The game begins with e4 and c6, the Caro-Kann defense. White continues with d4, taking the center, and black responds with d5, a direct challenge. Then comes knight to d2, the so-called modern variation, preparing to recapture if black takes on e4. And indeed, black grabs the pawn on e4, but Tal calmly recaptures with a knight. So far, this is well-known theory, but then Tal begins to twist things. White jumps with knight to g5, already eyeing weaknesses near black's kingside. Black develops his knight to f6, and white calmly places the bishop on d3, preparing rapid development. Now comes a slightly risky move, c5 by black. He's challenging white's center, but as we'll see, this move has consequences. Tal simply castles, and when black plays queen to b6, trying to put pressure on b2 and d4, he's already walking into danger. Tal develops with bishop to c4, pointing at the f7 square. Black pushes e6, hoping to build a wall. But here comes the start of Tal's magic, rook to e1, quietly aligning with the black king. Black plays bishop to e7, but suddenly, knight takes f7, an incredible sacrifice. The knight crashed into enemy territory, blowing the position wide open. If black dares to capture with the king, the rook and queen will join in with devastating force. Instead, Meduna plays queen to c7, trying to counterattack. But Tal keeps pressing, bishop takes c6, every move is sharper than the last. His bishop returns to c4, pinning black's position in knots. Then, with one more stroke of genius, Tal plays queen takes d4, sacrificing material again, but unleashing deadly threats. Black takes on c4, but Tal strikes with bishop f4, keeping up the pressure against the queen. Tal's knight jumps to h8, then later to g5. Meduna blocked the knight's path with his bishop to e6, but Tal was not to be outdone. He jumped his knight to g5, immediately threatening the bishop. Meduna tried to threaten Tal's queen, but unexpectedly, Tal's response was to sacrifice his own queen. Finally, after knight takes bishop, black's queen is chased away. Tal calmly brings his bishop to c7, trapping black's queen and cutting off all escape squares. Meduna resigns. There's nothing left to do. If the game had continued after bishop to c7, Meduna would have lost material, at least a pawn, and his position would have completely collapsed. Let's see why. What a game! In just 20 moves, Tal showed us why he's called the magician from Riga. He sacrificed pieces, opened lines, and turned a simple Caro-Kann into a tactical storm. This wasn't just chess, this was art on the board. Thanks for watching today's breakdown. If you enjoyed this glimpse into Tal's brilliance, make sure to stay tuned for more legendary games.